Hello and welcome to Hybrid, powered by chinkseyMEDIA. Back again for every word from Mikel Arteta's post Brentford presser. Mikel Arteta spoke to the press following our 2-0 victory over Brentford at the Emirates Stadium. Goals from Mikel Merino and Bukayo Saka did the damage in the latest London derby, and following the win in M5 or N7, Mikel assessed the result and gave an update on a host of players. Bro, that was a little bit late, wasn't it? I was supposed to do it after the intro. Alright. Here's everything he said. On rotating the starting X1, rest. That's quite a positive word to use. We had to make some changes. We had a very demanding week at every level, emotionally, physically, and what the game demanded. The tactical and technical aspect of it, we were asked to play 3 days later, one less recovery than Brentford, and still performing the way that we've done against a team that is super well coached, very well organised. They are very clear about how they want to generate big chances, and they are very good at doing that. So at 1-0 we knew it wasn't enough. I don't think we conceded anything apart from the save that we had to make from the corner. But the game was always open, and we needed that extra energy to close it. And maybe when we didn't have it, we had the courage. Alright, let me do it properly. People probably locked off by now. We had the courage to take the ball under control, under pressure, and to start to break their press through very good movement and purpose with the ball to go and score the second goal and win the game. Yeah, I mean, it was a kind of run-of-the-mill win, routine victory, really. A game that you'd really expect us to win. Wasn't the greatest game, but obviously in the midst of a fixture congestion, it's good to just tick another win and move on to the next one, which is a big one against Aston Villa and Unai Emery. But I'm sure we'll get onto that a little bit later on. On injuries during the game, yes, obviously it's never good news. Declan Rice had to come off. We don't know. We'll have to see tomorrow what he's got. Oh, Teddy, why are you sneezing? Oh, say something. Oh, he's licking the mic. Anyway, Cristhian Mosquera is the other one that is out. Obviously, can you stop sneezing, Teddy? Thank you. We have to adapt. It's been a theme this season. But when I look at the players that haven't been playing much, for example, Ben White, the performance that he had, Martin Odegaard has been out, and he puts 96 minutes under his belt straight away. Noni, the same. Victor Gyökeres is coming, and now he's getting some minutes as well. So I'm pleased to see that. You know, I'm a bit disappointed that Gabriel Jesus didn't get a little run out. I don't think he'll get a run out on Saturday. I feel if he was going to get some game time, it was going to be yesterday. But sadly, he didn't get on the pitch, but he's been on the bench for the past 2 games. It'll be interesting to see if he's on the bench for Saturday and also if he gets on the pitch, because that is a real tough game. But in saying that, Club Brugge, I definitely think he will play. It'll be interesting to see if he starts that one though. Probably not. On Mikel Merino's performance, he was immense again. The way he scored, super smart. His timing, the way he wins the position and execution. But his overall performance with the ball, without the ball. I remember an action that he passed the ball to Martin in behind. Martin doesn't chase it. He makes 40 meters to chase it to the corner flag and goes back. Wins the ball back. He is everywhere, and his goal, with that really good momentum at the moment, he makes the team much better. Okay, interesting. If he makes the team much better, you would assume he would want the team to be better on Saturday. Once again, another tough game against Aston Villa, who are in supreme form, currently in 3rd position. So if Aston Villa were to win, it'll be interesting to see if people will count them in the title race, because they're currently only 6 points behind us, which is interesting. On Declan Rice's fitness, talking about fans and support, I asked them to be here at 7:30. I think they were here earlier. So thank you so much to all of them for being with us because we needed that energy today. He could not carry on playing, so we have to wait and see tomorrow, as in today, what happens. Yeah, obviously it's a tricky situation regarding it's a midweek game in early December. It's going to be cold, chilly. It's not exactly a game against a so-called big side. So, you know, it wouldn't be ideal for certain fans. But obviously they did turn up in their droves as per. And with regards to Declan Rice, I think he'll be fine for Saturday. So, yeah, shouldn't worry too much about that. Probably just a little precaution. On picking up another clean sheet, we talked about that. I think it was 4 games that we didn't manage to do that for different reasons. We conceded from a set piece against Chelsea and against Sunderland as well. The other ones are a little bit different. Today we probably should have conceded a goal if it wasn't for David Raya as well and the save that he's made. But I think apart from that, we didn't really concede that much. Well, yeah, it's good to get back to clean sheet ways. Hopefully, if we can get another one against Aston Villa, that means another win because we're invariably scoring in every game we play in, with the exception of Liverpool, that is. So I think, yeah, David Raya is an exceptional goalkeeper and making top-class saves, which he shouldn't really be making, is almost his forte. On Cristhian Mosquera's injury, we have to wait and see. It's probably the knee or ankle, we don't know. He could not really tell us exactly how it was, but he wasn't able to continue. Yeah, but even if he's out, I think it's I'm almost certain that William Saliba will come in based on what Mikel Arteta has said in previous press conferences. So it would almost certainly be Saliba and Piero Hincapié at the back. On Merino's role in the team, I said it earlier in the press conference. He did indeed, and so did I. It's curiosity and his will to learn and his will to help the team. He knew that we had a major problem from the beginning of the season. We lost Victor, Kai was out and Gabriel Jesus was out, so we needed a solution. He did it last year really, really well. I think this season he's probably taken it to another step because he's able to do even more things. So I think the team is really grateful and he's enjoying it. Well, he's going to enjoy it even more on Saturday because he's going to start that game against Aston Villa. On Ben White's performance, personally, I'm very, very happy for him as a human being. I think the rest of the team is the same because he's a player who has always played for us. And sadly, because of the right reasons, he wasn't playing that much because Jurrien Timber was, and is, excellent. And he was out for a while. And then he needed to earn his place. But his attitude has been so positive, so good. Then when you are ready and you're given the opportunity, you take it like he did today. So I'm very happy that we have him back in his best version of himself as well. And we're going to need him because he is a tremendous player. Well, I don't want to say critical of Ben White, but I've been real with Ben White. So in the sense that Jurrien Timber's such an excellent player, and the fact that Ben White's had injury and fitness issues over the course of probably 12 to 18 months, I was fearing for Ben White's place in the Arsenal squad or even at the club because he's just probably getting left behind. But it's essential that he keeps performing whenever he gets an opportunity to play, like yesterday in which he got man of the match. So I'm happy for him. So the next game that he gets an opportunity will almost certainly be against Club Brugge next week, Wednesday. So hopefully he can build on that performance and really challenge Timber. Well, not challenge him, but give Timber an opportunity to rest and recoup because we know Timber is the best right back in the world, let alone at the club. On the 19 minutes as a whole, I think we had 3 big chances to score the second goal. We didn't do it. And then when we were going for the second one, the game became a little bit open. We started to be a little bit late in certain moments in the high press. They break it and the pitch is stretched. Then we needed to be a bit more compact. But I think we went through that period really well when we started to take the ball and do what we had to do with the ball to bring the momentum down, bring the composure and the ball to the areas that we wanted to attract them, and to use the open spaces that they left and score a second goal. Well, I mean, fortunately, the second goal did come, but it came in second half added time. So the main thing is we kept a clean sheet, got the 3 points. We also gained a goal on Man City with regards to goal difference. And we also have the opportunity to stretch our lead to 8 points over them, given we play before them at 12:30 on Saturday. On if Ben White is back to his best, the first thing as a defender is he defends, and defends with that purpose and with that determination and efficiency. He's done that today. Then if he can add the value that he can add with the ball through his passing, through his movement, and through the deliveries that he can put in with the quality that he has, so be it. And today I think he's done both very well. Yeah, that's good news. Obviously, Ben White and Noni Madueke were on the right flank. Two players that are not used to playing with each other, but two players that are ample and adept replacements, deputies for Jurriën Timber and Bukayo Saka respectively. So it's good to know that we can make those type of changes and still come up trumps. On David Raya's save, I thought it was in, because they are so good at that as well. It's a big moment in the game. Well, David Raya, like I said in the podcast earlier, is making the impossible nothing. Hand tight Adidas. You can sponsor this if you want. But no, especially against Aston Villa last season, he just made some surreal saves that he should have no right in making. I remember when Aaron Ramsdale used to make great saves, and you're like, wow, but then he'll make an error. But David Raya generally doesn't really make errors, and I've said it many times, I think he's firmly amongst the 5 best goalkeepers in the world, especially on current form. And it's a shame that he doesn't start for Spain. On Merino's versatility, yes, I think that's a lesson. I took that lesson because the whole summer I was thinking, if we bring in a 9, what was going to happen with Gabby Jesus and Kai Havertz? I have a lot of 9s. I like them so much as well. What are we going to do? How are we going to handle it? So far, we haven't had a problem because they've been injured. So live the present, live the moment, and deal with the situation when it comes. Well, the situation is coming. It's in the offing, because Kai Havertz is going to be back real soon, probably in time for the Carabao Cup quarter-final, as is Jesus, who is essentially back. Just a question of him getting game time and match sharpness. Mikel Merino's currently, holding the position, and I think, like I said already, he's going to start on Saturday. With regards to Victor Gyökeres, that's an interesting one now. How is he going to get in the team? So we've essentially got 4 centre forwards fighting for one spot. On the fixture schedule, it's probably not one thing, but we can help the players and everybody in the league and everybody to do what we have to do. Give it another day. Especially the teams that are playing so much in Europe. To everybody in general, I think we can do that because we're going to benefit from that. We've never had such a schedule on every level, not only in the Premier League, but every competition internationally as well. So we need to try to do that. Please, I think it's common sense. I think at some point this becomes too much, and the players are not machines, but we have to try to do that when we can. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a case of complaining. We're famed for having a big squad, a squad full of depth, a squad full of quality. So make use of it, make the changes. Yes, we're playing every 3 days. Yes, it's games galore, but I think we've got the players to be able to cope with it. So no excuses. Let's win against Aston Villa. It's coming Saturday afternoon.